like this.
Will be starting up their particle accelerator on the same day as this total solar eclipse. Now, mind you, that this demon face syndrome has just become a thing and people are talking about it. But me personally, I think all of this is tying into each other, because the solar eclipse is already spiritual effect. These two celestial bodies doing what they're doing, and we both know the sun alone has a spiritual effect on our emotions and who we are as. So on top of that, we also have the particle accelerator, and they're trying to create a portal to see what they do. They're trying to see how this universe was made. They're trying to figure out the building blocks of how this universe was made. And they're going to be starting up again on the same day of this spiritual significance, total solar eclipse. Now, always how I see it.
I'm telling you right now, this person is unironically dumber than a medieval peasant. Okay? This person who has all of the tools, all of the access, like the bounties of the internet, so much information. He could go to the local library and read. He could ask questions to people. Okay? He could ask a knowledgeable person to learn what's going on. And yet, here he is, unironically dumber than a medieval peasant. I'm talking Neanderthal level. Okay? We are operating at a level that Neanderthals operated at in 2024. How is this possible? He probably has more information than you about this topic. Yeah, the demon face topic.
People might start seeing demon faces on people after this solar eclipse, after CERN starts up their particle accelerator and get into what they're getting into, trying to figure out the building blocks of how this universe was made. So, yeah, logically, I'm gonna think that, yeah, people might start seeing people for who they are.
Yeah, logically, he's thinking logically, chat. I don't think you understand. This is actually logic at play. That's it.
Actually are. People might start seeing demon faces on people.
And before you say like drugs are wild, bro, this dude is not on drugs, okay? This dude is just on TikTok. That's it. This dude is just on modern American existence. It's so much more powerful than just like consuming drugs. Because when you take drugs, unless you already have like some kind of condition ahead of time, like early stages of like schizophrenia or whatever developing in your mind, the thing is like you're gonna do the drug, you're gonna fucking pop off for a little bit, and then it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be done. Okay? That's usually how it works for many people, unless you have like, I don't know, unless you unlock like a schizophrenic episode or something. Maybe you combined like weed with Adderall, and you already had that genetically, you were predisposed or whatever. Okay? This dude is hallucinating despite the fact that he's lucid. Okay? Or not schizophrenic, mania, yeah. So that's the thing. I don't think these guys are operating on drugs. I think they're sober. Why am I yawning this early? Oh my god, my brain thinks the sun went down. My circadian rhythm is fucked up. I think it's nighttime. It's bed by time.
It only makes sense, and that's their excuse. Their excuse is, oh, it's a syndrome now, and people are experiencing this. No, it's things are getting a lot more spiritual, and things are becoming a lot more clear, and the veil is lifting. So they're going to come out with some excuse of why people are seeing the truth. Things have been getting a lot more spiritual since 2020 lockdown, and they're trying to gain full control of this natural occurrence and put their own spin to it. Because why is CERN starting up their particle accelerator on the same day?
Dude, oh my god. I love that they talk about CERN too. Rare disorder makes people think they're seeing demonic faces like a creature from a horror movie. It's called prosopometamorphosia. Fuck, that's hard to read. Holy shit. Prosopometamorphosia. And it causes people's faces to appear grossly stretched out in demon-like ways. Very rare disorder. People watch too much Grimm. It's just, that's it, I guess. It just makes people look demon-like. I don't know. The patient had a history of bipolar affective disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. Additionally, he had a significant head injury at the age of 43. At the age of 43 years that led to hospitalization. He also had possible carbon monoxide poisoning at the age of 55 years, which occurred 4 months prior to the onset of the distortion symptoms. Bro, when in doubt, assume that it's carbon monoxide poisoning, actually. When in doubt, always assume it's carbon monoxide poisoning. Because like a lot, so many of these like ghost sightings and like paranormal activity shit is just straight up carbon monoxide poisoning. There's a YouTuber who had a brain disorder that causes a habit. It happens when your brain is damaged and you no longer recognize human faces. This is why I keep spamming Science Sunday, Science Saturday. Like, I want this chat to not only be politically literate, but scientifically literate. Science is so fucking sweet and awe-inspiring, and it will be what brings humanity together. Oh, shut up, nerd. Oh my god. Oh, let's do science. Lame. No, thank you. Not interested. I'm gonna do this thing instead.
As this solar eclipse. Why? It sounds like some sci-fi shit. It sounds like something out of a movie. Like they're trying.
Bro, I'm an actual scientist and that was lame as fuck. Thank you.
This is what they don't.
Oh my god, bro, there's so many of these. It's so good. It's so good.
Go extra measures until they fuck around and find out. And then we all doomed. And then they mess up the harmonic balance of this world. And that's why people might start seeing demon faces on people and people faces shape shifting and shit. This is just my thoughts. And it's very well logically put, but I'm not gonna say this is a solid thing. I'm just articulating my thoughts in the way that I see it and the way that I'm connecting dots. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. If you haven't heard about the demon face syndrome, it's going around on TikTok. You can search it.
Bro, it's the craziest part is like once people hear about this, they're gonna be like, oh, I have it. I feel like we are infinitely more susceptible to idiotic like mass episodes like this. You know what I mean? Like mass psychosis due to social media than we think we are. Like mass hysteria is honestly so much more common. You make me feel like a Harvard graduate. This new demon face syndrome is a cover for what's coming. If your spiritual eyes are open, you will see demons in people all the time. That's why I can't look at people in the eyes too long, because as seer, I see the soul, not the phase. Bro, you just described being like socially kind of anxious. It's normal. Most people can't look at people in the eyes for too long. You know what I mean? Everybody's got a little bit of that. Everybody's got a little bit of that dog in them. You know what I mean? If you can't look at them at all, it's like, I assume it's like a little bit more autistic than if you can look at them a little bit. Right? Isn't that normal? Who can just look into the eyes of another person for like, you know, extended periods of time? That's like kind of weird. Is this where I find out I have autism? No, like I don't think it's an autistic trait to just be like, I can't look into someone's eyes for, you know, an incredibly long period of time. It's weird, bro. It's a weird ass thing. There's also a need to be specialist, like the whole empath thing. I think it's weird as hell to constantly look into the eyes of a person. That's weird, man. That's a weird ass thing to do. Anyway, all right. Asking Chad if he's normal. Yeah, that's a dumb question. You're right.
It up. And you can also search up CERN is starting their Hadron Collider on this specific day of this spiritual significance. So something's going on.
Something's going on, guys.
Most likely the energies will shift on this realm. Yeah. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Oh my God. Something's going on, guys. All right, let's do this
don't
one.
want you to know about manifesting on the solar eclipse. So one, this is the most powerful portal for change that you will.
They don't want you to know about manifesting on the solar eclipse, okay? They don't want you to know about this. This is a secret. I love the presentation. It's always like I got something going on. I got something secret that like nobody wants you to know about, okay? This is a big secret. It's a big fucking deal. You didn't know about it. You didn't hear about it. They don't want you to know about it, but I'm going to tell you.
Ever have in your lifetime. And that is because we are splitting into the new earth. Now the rules here are a little bit different. They are not like they were on the old earth. This new earth is about spiritual development and merging with your highest version of yourself. This new earth is all about spiritual growth, spirituality, and knowing thyself. So long story short, we're going into a whole parallel earth. And the reason they aren't telling you any of this is because each version of earth has a different version of you on it. And while most of us in a spiritual community, we can handle that, but most people, they lose their minds. This is why this is the most important.
Yeah, we can handle it. Like this is a earth-shattering truth that will fuck up people's lives, like normal people's lives, but we can handle it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Earth DLC, dude.
Important time that you will ever have in your life, because this is the time that you have to merge with your highest version. If you want to get on the highest version of Earth, the easiest way to do that is to identity shift, and I'm going to tell you how to do it really quick in this video. So the first thing you're going to want to do is find your highest desire or your highest excitement. That is because your highest self lives on that frequency. So even though it's a desire, it's just a carrot on a stick. Then you're going to ask yourself, who would I have to become in order to feel worthy or to have that? And when I say that, I mean, what habits are going to have to change? Which standards are going to have to change? What things don't you accept as that new version of you that you accept right now? Then last, just to keep you on track and to keep your spirits up while you're doing this transition, you have to ask yourself, what does this version of me wear? How does she wear her hair?
How much is this genuine delusion on the part of the creators versus pandering to the 14-year-olds who ruled the algorithm? No, it's genuine delusion. I don't think... First of all, I don't think 14-year-olds are like really excited about New Earth. This is a wonderful narrative if you are already an adult and life is shit and you want like desperately for things to get better and you want to believe in a higher power that will change everything. 14-year-olds don't care about this stuff as much as they care about, like, I don't know, TikTok Riz Party. This comes from a place of desperation. It comes from a place of desperation that only adults have, okay? When they are like literally desperately looking for an anti-materialist out, basically. Like, think about it this way, okay? Think about it this way. You're an adult, you go to work every fucking day, you're working, you had these dreams when you were younger, they did not get real, you did not materialize them at all, and now you just do this fucking pattern of behavior and you want a coping mechanism because you know that you don't have enough disposable income to buy a $5 a month subscription or a free one in the form of a Twitch Prime at the top of the hour at the HasanAbi Broadcast, which means you're going to see a 3-minute ad break. So what do? You start looking for a spirit bomb. You're like, please, someone gift me a fucking sub. Jesus Christ, I need a W in a sequence of L's that have strung along. And sometimes that W comes for you, like Weasley Little Liar just gifted 5 gifted subs, allowing 5 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour, right? And it's just like, that is where this kind of thinking comes from. Where you're just like, I really desperately hope that there is better out here, that I won't see the 3-minute ad break at the top of the hour. You know what I mean? HasanAbi had Eclipse talk.
You guys know that this whole Eclipse business is just a giant hoax, right? Why does he call himself Dark Biden? Because he's gonna turn off the sun.
Here's
Why?
The ad break now, by
to
the way.
distract you. As soon as everybody's looking up and as soon as those lights go out, that's when they're gonna sneak in the illegals. That's when they're gonna...
Okay, dude, this is like, this is a meme. HasanAbi hit Eclipse talk. How is this a HasanAbi hit? He didn't even follow me on TikTok, bro. What do you mean he's a HasanAbi hit? Don't open your eyes when looking at the sun, please. Bro, just stop, okay? Stop with this like, oh, I'm so scared. Don't look at the sun. Okay, I did it. And yeah, sure. Right now it feels like my cornea has a sunspot in it, but that's kind of cool because guess what? Guess what? It's like I have the sun. He stole Hank Pecker jokes. Yeah, there's a really big spot in my vision. It's fine. It's a cool thing. It's like I have the sun with me at all times. Okay? It's not a big problem. Yeah. It's like I'm carrying the eclipse with me everywhere I go. It's like I'm carrying the sun with me everywhere I go.